Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Excuse me, pardon me, you guys. But good evening. Welcome to Let's Talk. And I'm not gonna even front. Um, it's been a couple weeks since we've done a show together. And sometimes schedule in life just happens and sometimes you can't get together to do a show. But for me, talking to Dwayne and Keisha, it's just fun when we just all talk on the phone because we just get laughs off of some of the craziest stuff because we're the type of people I think that one of the things that we do well, we're the type of people that just sit and watch people from afar and just laugh. And it ain't got to be facetious or anything like that. It's just laughing. So to get right to it, we're going to do Power Book 2, Power Book 4, Season 2. We have to recap and review episodes 6 and 7. Um, what's up, y'all?
We already at episode 6 and 7.
Yes, yes.
A lot of cats out there that we know out there, like Fat Joe with Jada. They need to stop it.
A whole bunch of capping going on, Dwayne.
Whole bunch. I love y'all, but stop it. Cut it out.
So Dwayne, we're gonna do because we don't have much time to do this, and we're gonna do episode 6 and 7. Let's talk about Ashanti Showstopper. I know you liked the role that they had for her in episode 6.
Well, let's just talk about episode 6, right? Real quick. It's my favorite Power episode of all time. Force, regular Power, Raising Canaan. It was my favorite episode of all time.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 hit us over the head, man. It did. And they introduced her for being a strong woman that she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jay a mess. She trying to get Jay straight. This joker stealing her chain to get drugs and all that. Like, she got to smack him up. She got to be the one to tell him he a king. He's a mess. Man's a mess. Now, I'm very happy. I don't got to hear "da" no more. I don't got to hear it no more. So I'm very happy about that. And I like that Vic left Claudia with nothing. I like it. But she gangster, man. You know, she whipped up those tears over her dad's body quick. And then quickly was just spitting on him while he was just laying there cold. So for episode 6, I gave it a 10. Like a big 10.
Woo! Keisha, do you remember episode 6 like that?
I didn't think it was 10 worthy.
Oh, okay. Well, we've disagreed in the past. Y'all know.
Episode 6. Okay. Refresh my memory.
That's when they killed him.
That's when they killed the father.
Yeah, that's when they killed Walter Flynn.
I like how Walter Flynn and the uncle went out.
Yeah, I do too. They went out.
Like they came to that. I like that. That sister, I just want them to kill her. I'm sick of her. Claudia, I don't understand Claudia's purpose. Yeah. And since Tommy is gunning for her, why Vic just ain't set up yet? Like I don't know why they're prolonging this. Let all the Flynns go. Let them all go about their merry way.
Yes.
Ashanti Showstopper, how you feel about her, Keisha?
She's gonna die.
She about it though. She got mid.
I personally thought Ashanti Showstopper, like Dwayne, I'm not giving it a 10, but I'm giving it a strong 8.5. I really liked episode 6 because honestly, for lack of better words, it had a lot of meat on the bone, as they would say. It was a really good episode. They showed a lot. They gave a lot of backstory. You know, you saw where.
Wait a minute, is this the episode with Jannard went in the back and was getting high, and he had food stains all over his shirt?
Yeah, all over his shirt.
Listen, Jannard is acting his ass off.
Yeah. He. I'm like Dwayne, Keisha. I'm surprised that the writers went down this road with the character, but the character Chris Lofton, he's kicking ass playing Jannar.
But so here's my problem. So I'm gonna combine them both, right?
Okay, we can do that.
The drugs got him. The drugs got a hold of him quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he can't just cold turkey.
He trying.
He said, "I'm trying to cold turkey, girl."
He can't just like. And these are people that's been around drugs their whole life. So it's an auntie, a brother, a cousin, somebody been getting high. He needs rehab.
He damn sure do.
Well, Keisha, I think that was part of, or that could be part of something else where he relapsed, and then that's when Diamond says to him, "Yo, you got to get out of here. You got to go get some real
But
help."
his relapse, he be looking at dudes and licking his lips like, now if they take us there, I'm out.
I peeped that too, and I'm not ready for it.
I'm out if they go there. Okay? I'm just putting, and not that I have anything to do with that lifestyle, but enough is a damn enough.
Yeah, we're not against it. We're not against it. We believe, to each his own. But it's just
I don't think that no straight man, that's his immediate thought. A straight man would probably rather kill somebody before.
Like I said, I really like them showing a depth with Ashanti Showstopper, and the reason why is because now you like, oh shit. Even Jannar was shocked when because she said something that they all should have said. Ain't no white boy gonna be coming to our town dictating to us. That's what Diamond and them should have been saying.
I agree with that. So just being a power enthusiast, she's another Holly. She's gonna die because she's going against
everything.
Well, she messed up because honestly, the whole even Jannard acting like, yeah, we're gonna put a bullet in Tommy. It's gonna come to a point where she may have to drop on Diamond. And
right.
I don't think Jannard, as messed up as he may appear to be, I don't think he's going to do that to try to kill his brother. He had the opportunity to do it. And I think that's when Tommy being Tommy, he's going to cancel Christmas on her. I thought one of the things that I wanted to talk to y'all about, and it kind of came to a head where I just never thought that Victor Flynn was going to work with the Fed to get Tommy.
And I don't think that he should.
Well, now you see that the cop got killed.
Right. So where do we go from there?
I would think, and I know this is for TV, but at the end of the day, a cop getting killed. He was undercover. Yeah, he was not undercover, but he was watching Vic. They would have at least pulled the investigation in. Like now it's a Fed getting killed. They wouldn't have kept investigating. That's the thing that bugs me out about these shows. But the reality is, when a murder like that happens, they arresting jokers. Like Vic, like what he can't say he did it. And
but listen, this is the second cop. Because remember, D-Mac killed the cop too. Mm-hmm. They just forgot about that.
And we forgot about D-Mac.
Well, here's the thing, man.
Well, yeah, that's true. And Kate.
I hate to say this and say this over these airwaves. That damn Fed deserved to die. He was the worst undercover in the history of TV.
He kept telling him, you got to back away. He said, I know what I'm doing. You don't know Tommy.
He was getting caught every time. Like every time he was getting caught, man. I'm like, this is Keystone Cop.
But they can't have Tommy look like he's dumb, because right before Vic shot him, he said, Victor, no, you ain't got to do this. Mm-hmm. Tommy should be putting one and one together. Like, he knew who Vic was. Now, yeah, he's a Flynn, but he knew who Vic was. Like, why?
First of all, Tommy been acting a little stupid this whole. I'm glad that they showed us that he has the wherewithal, to be checking his surroundings, to know he was being followed. I appreciated that, but like everybody knows where he lives.
Yeah,
Like
everybody knows where he lives. Everybody.
that's
He
not.
only- But see, that's where it goes back to Keisha, what you always say, and I would talk about. They don't know about the house that his mother got, though. They know, he got the old fire station that he lives there, and you even seen Jannard there taking the picture. Like, I thought that was weird. Like, why y'all so concerned about who he's sleeping with? Like, they done made Miguel, like, out to be, like, Miguel is just super murder, sadistic dude. Like,
And I don't think he's any of that. I think the grandmother is.
Mhm. So we are to believe that Jay was going there to kill Tommy, because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I felt that just not believable. I don't think he got it in him to kill Tommy.
yeah. It wasn't believable. I don't know why.
I mean, not when he strung out on the powder.
He got strung out quick too.
And he skin popping. Come on.
It was a couple. Keisha, it was a couple of things that I had said to Dwayne where the editing table did not do this show justice. They would go from one scene to the next, like the scene where Tommy was with Maria. He gets a phone call. They don't say who calls him. He says, "All right, I'm on my way."
Mm-hmm.
After he says he's on his way, then they show the explosion at the projects. And then they bring in all these burnt up people to the hospital. So now Maria is calling Tommy, and Tommy's at the projects with Diamond. Like, it just, a lot of the stuff that they're doing, and I always say, it's like they're professionals. They claim to know what they're doing, but they do a lot of lazy stuff on the editing table and the writer's table. Somebody said, shout out to Vic Flynn, the guy we've been waiting for. I don't know. Vic Flynn, that actor that plays Vic Flynn, Shane, he has a lot of depth to him as an actor. I don't know how many shows you've seen him in. For the person on Facebook, Dwayne and I have seen him in Hightown. Mm-hmm. He's a really good actor. And you already know his fate. You know what's going to happen with Victor Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
He going to be another doctor.
He ain't long for it.
Why do y'all you know what's funny? Why do y'all think the detective wants Tommy Egan so bad? Like, why do they say his name like that?
Why do they say it like they know him? But that lady that came in there, she was like the last one who to let Angela off the hook.
Yes.
So, but it didn't seem like she connected the Tommy Egan dot. So I'm like confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, as much as I didn't want to see it, Dwayne, I'm surprised we haven't seen Blanca, because she would have been like Tommy Egan in Chicago. Let me go out there and see what's up.
Yeah, you would have thought she would have been there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, keep Blanca where she is.
Oh gosh.
So, like I said, I'm not hating it. I'm not disliking the episodes. I'm thinking it's, they're doing a really good job. Of course, it's some things that I'm just like, that's not realistic, but it's a TV show.
Oh, it's Anthony Wayne.
Okay.
Are people Anthony that the Commander fan, Dwayne?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
So I don't know. I like I said, I episode 7, like I said, 8 got a strong 8 point. I mean, episode 6 got a strong 8.5. Episode 7 was a 6. They didn't follow it up with nothing good. And even though it's only 3 episodes left, I thought episode 6 was going to be the beginning of boom, 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 bang.
Listen, I know we men and women and we grown, right? Damn, dude, don't Diamond still got the other girl? Like, and now he on to somebody else?
Well, they did the mysterious text where she was like, "I don't think this life is for me."
No, not even that one. The other one that
said the cop. The CEO.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah. Anthony, you're right. That whole shootout in the projects with the rocket launcher. Come on,
Yeah,
come
that
on.
was that got a little crazy.
They burnt the projects down, and for those of us that travel the country a little bit, those was townhouses. They wasn't even.
Well, in the South and other places, they consider them projects.
Yo, they burnt it. He did have a flamethrower.
Yeah, yeah. And they would just be shooting everybody up like that. Would they be
And what's
shooting
what's
everybody?
what's what's old boy Dwayne, the chubby dude that helped Tommy get rid of
Smurf?
But the funniest thing, I don't know if y'all caught it in episode 6. How did Maria know Smurf and Tommy knew each other?
That's a good question.
Because she was like,
thought that
"Was
too.
Tommy with you?" They never showed Tommy dealing with them. She didn't know Tommy knew anything about Smurf. So that's what I mean right there, where they pull
First of
fast
all,
off
if
her words.
I understand attraction, right?
Mm,
She talk about my brother dangerous. Tommy said I'm dangerous too.
mm.
If you trying to stay away, then you gonna stay away. It ain't no way that ain't gonna go. That's gonna go well.
Right.
So I'm not really understanding how that relationship is going to pan out.
Right.
I kind of would want Tommy to be in a real relation, like
Well, you know how it's panning out. At the beginning of episode 7 was him gutting her like a fish.
that's just sex.
He was gutting her, Keisha.
Okay.
I mean, but that's what they do. These shows, for some reason, and I get it. You show a love interest, or you have to show these sex scenes. But like after a while, I don't know how nobody else feel that watches the show. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more substance to the show. I think the whole them transferring, like Keisha, you brought up about Tommy knowing his surroundings. That's the thing, is that you're changing Tommy's character to being a smart, quote unquote, dealer, to a guy that was a little reckless in the original Powers, and he was a killer. So now you got him talking about business, and even the way he talks to Diamond is funny to me, because they're partners, but it's like,
Who can I write so Diamond has no more sex scenes? I hate it. Hated it.
You tired of
Anthony said, I don't understand why nobody from Force of Power never attacked Tommy in his house. I know people know where he. Yeah, we talked about that, Anthony. Like, yo, why everybody knows where Tommy lives, and I
know where he lives.
I don't want to tell what's going
And
to happen.
he's
But
by himself.
he's going to have a shootout at his house.
Right.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's coming.
You know that's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. I saw it in the previews.
Yeah, it's got to come. Everybody know where the fuck he lives.
It's just, and even the whole thing, like, the Serb telling them, like, you like Tommy being greedy for shit. Like, I like the whole. I like this show. I respect what they're doing, giving him a spinoff, and I respect but the way his whole thing, yeah, and power and want to have power, I get all that. But him wanting to take over Chicago, like, Tommy, who do you think you are? Like, it's just weird. It's just
because
weird.
the reality is he would want to take over New York.
You would think.
Yeah, and he's like, he said to Maria, I'm from Queens. Well, you never took over Queens. Whatever you and Ghost was doing, y'all left Queens. Rolo was the one that they left Rolo in Queens, and they had left, and Ghost's club, everything was Manhattan. And they would always talk about the old neighborhood. They would never go back to the old neighborhood.
Yeah.
So basically, Tommy is a bigger drug dealer now than he was in the original Power.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be.
And it seems like he trying to move differently. Like, Like you said, he just ain't that reckless Tommy, just shooting everybody up, not thinking about
Well,
it.
you know what though? I can respect that because he was starting to move different
He
towards
was,
the end of Power.
was.
Um,
And he did when they wrapped that thing up with Tasha and Tariq and all that.
Yeah.
but
He could
I
have.
just think like, and why would Diamond just automatically listen to Tommy like this?
I don't know. That's the strange thing that I don't get sometimes.
Because Diamond was top of the food chain. So just like Jannard is feeling the way his brother done came back and he done sunned him, Diamond should be feeling that same way about Tommy. Like Tommy's not going at him like a business partner.
And now
No.
Diamond up in front of the community like he ain't in these streets.
Yeah.
Right. So you know what? That's setting it up for him and Ghosting again. Like what are we doing? Oh, and that girl couldn't wait to take them clothes off.
And she ain't want no dinner.
Right. Girl, let them feed you first
She
before
ain't,
you get butterball ass naked.
she was worried she was she was
She
worried
took
she
that
had to
thing
go
off
to the,
quick.
she was worried she had to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Mm.
That's what she was worried about. Which I like the Cheesecake Factory, by the way.
I
Mm.
do as well, but I don't know. So okay, so I guess I gotta give my ratings. I can give them both. I give the last one a 7. This one a 6.5.
Yeah, this one I gave a 5.5, man. It just I was looking for it to just knock my
It
socks off.
didn't wow me, and then like I've been able to immediately rewatch the episode so I could take notes or be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to rewatch. So I don't sleep. So I think I tried to rewatch it like 5 times. I kept restarting it and falling asleep, restarting it and falling asleep.
Yeah, I didn't care for the latest one. Now I love 6. 7, I don't like the pairing of Shawnee and Claudia. I don't like that.
Not trying to be funny, Dwayne. When I didn't like that neither. And when I seen it, the first thing I thought is, oh, they're gonna have these two sleeping together now.
Yeah, because and the girlfriend is already jealous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's gonna happen.
And Claudia, really, now that she's got this thing that Tommy wants to kill her for Liliana, and her brother don't mess with her, Claudia serves no purpose now. Claudia's lane was that Dahlia drug, and they just decided to let that go, which was weird because that could have been the gateway for the cross episodes that they might have want to do, and it just seems odd that they would have Showstopper would have her go behind Jannard back, and she's very ambitious. You would think that if she ever had a conversation, and like she did have that conversation with Tommy, like she would proposition how she could get shit done to Tommy, but she don't say shit. She just want him out of it. Like you don't even understand. Like right now, and for her, Tommy is the man, but she don't even like him. Which is understandable, but still, I I like Ashanti Showstopper. I'm just trying to understand where they're gonna go with it. I hope they don't kill off like Keisha said though.
Well, pretty soon she's not gonna serve a purpose because she out there doing her own damn thing, and they're gonna get caught because Claudia's sloppy. You know what I mean? They're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
This is why, because how are they not? Like, and I appreciate what she's doing, but she should have talked to Jannard first.
Right.
Because, like he said, I just got in. That was his lifeline. She put his life on the line.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her boots is cooked.
yeah. Tommy gonna take that. But see now Tommy got a lot going on because Tommy in love, so that's weighing on him, and it's kind of surprising, like the Miguel character, like
Tommy didn't say he was in love. She said she was in love.
yeah, but he told Holly he loved her. when Holly came,
Why Holly look 6 months pregnant?
she did look pregnant, didn't she? When she came to
Mm.
see her, she was
But
telling
she was barely 6 days pregnant. So why she was showing so much? Y'all didn't pay attention to that, huh?
No, I saw that she was pregnant, and I was like, okay. But I didn't think of it any further past the fact
Yeah,
that
Anthony said Tommy gonna find out that Vic working with the feds, and Vic gonna give up his sister to save his life. He done gave up his sister already. I got a feeling that Tommy's not gonna kill Vic though. I think Tommy's gonna find out, but I got a feeling that Vic is gonna double cross the feds for some reason.
you know he is.
I think they're
He's
gonna.
gonna have to, but see, this is why I don't like. Then where does Vic go? Out of all the Flynns, I would be okay with him staying.
Yeah, you're right. Because now that they got him working with the feds, if Tommy finds out he was working with the feds, where they gonna go with it? Even if Tommy don't kill him, they have nowhere to go with the character because Tommy's not gonna trust him
Ever. And he shouldn't.
No.
You know, it's kind of crazy. Where would they go with the scene, and where would they go with the character? How would they do that? How would they play that?
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, man. It's funny that the Diamond character, in real life, Diamond and the latest cop to get killed is real life brothers.
Yeah,
He did get to work with his brother for a little while.
Oh, the one that Victor killed?
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Well, at least his brother was getting that bread in the Cheyenne here.
yeah, because he's still in the shop.
Yeah,
He's still gonna see him. He helping him, and so they keep the Chicago employed.
I think they're working Chicago actors. I know it's some social media buzz that people don't like it. Like they don't like that Dre is on the shot and Force and a couple other
I think
people.
it's awesome, and it shows number one they're keeping people employed, and number two, like outside of
It shows that Chicago takes care of Chicago.
Yep.
And I don't find anything wrong with that.
I don't think
Neither
that
do
it's
I.
bad actors on none of these shows. I think some of the
Because
writing sometimes get bad, but
because
some of the go ahead, Wayne.
I told Quentin I was watching an old episode of Chicago PD and didn't realize that Bakari was Atwater's brother originally.
Yeah,
I forgot they changed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I forgot they changed to Jordans. He was the original Jordan on Chicago PD.
You know who he looked like in one of the first episodes where Voight saved the little boy from being in the gang and the
Yeah.
aunt came and got him? That's who I thought was Bakari, but maybe not.
It's not.
But yeah, like you're gonna see a lot of those Chicago PD and Chicago Med actors on these shows too.
I told Quentin I was laughing. The dude that stuck them up in the club, the white dude,
Mm-hmm.
he been on every Chicago series on NBC in a guest starring role. So these Chicago actors, they getting work out there.
I just think that other places need to step their game up and take care of their people the same way instead of being upset.
It's funny you say that because you got this studio being built in North. I hope we start to see that.
and that's a Stars or Lionsgate studio being built in North Dwayne.
I think Lionsgate.
Lionsgate, I
Oh
believe.
yeah. Well, Stars owns Lionsgate, but still.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if I'm not mistaken, they're building another one a little further south. Yeah, Lionsgate North Studio. It's being developed. They haven't said when it's gonna studio will open in 2024. 15-acre former Seth Boyden housing project.
Great location though, honestly, y'all.
Yes.
You got the train station right there. A lot of people don't know about. Anthony said, and we're the same way, Anthony. I'm so into Chicago shows. Although we is going to have an episode with the shooting at the projects with a mix of Chicago Med. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do see that. Definitely when you see cops like on force, you automatically think of, okay, is somebody from intelligence going to show up, or does Maria work at Chicago Med?
She didn't. That would have been kind of hot if they did that, though.
Yo, it would be good for Voight to take Tommy down. I would love to see Voight and Tommy go against one another.
That'd be crazy. Atwater being undercover with the brothers.
But I mean, I'm hoping, like, I haven't lost faith in Force.
No, I think
I haven't.
It's been pretty good, man. I really.
I'm gonna ask y'all something about Force, right?
I've been enjoying it.
I'm gonna ask y'all something about Force. Now we both us three we love the show. It's really good. It's kind of crazy that these episodes fly by so quick.
They do.
What do y'all think about now? We know Courtney is not the
She's executive producer though.
She's executive producer, but she's not the showrunner. Do y'all think that 50 and Courtney still support the shows like they used to? Because you see the actors, and even Robert Townsend is doing some writing with the show, which I thought was very interesting.
He's doing some directing too.
Yeah, because Robert Townsend is very, very particular of type of content that he'll get behind. I find it interesting that they don't, like, even Courtney at first, even when she stopped being the showrunner, she would pose, talk about, and I know that she said she was going to Netflix, but we have not heard anything from Courtney.
I haven't heard anything.
I don't think that 50 supports these shows the way he was, because I think he's still having some disagreement with Stars.
I agree. But it's good.
But I think he kind of put them in a place that they're okay.
Right. So it doesn't seem like they're going to take a break, right? Because it's 10 episode season. They ain't take no mid-season break. So it looked like they may go straight through. But they got some things to do because they only got 3 episodes left.
Yeah. Anthony asked us, how would we rate Power Book Force versus Raising Kanan?
Can I be honest? I feel like I forgot all about Raising Kanan. It's been so long.
I hated Raising Kanan second season. I thought it was absolute trash.
Yeah, I didn't like the second season at all.
One of the things about Raising Kanan, I hate to say it, is when you're doing a prequel on a character that we know how he died, you have to speed the story up.
They're taking too long to introduce Breeze.
And that Breeze character has been hovering over the Power universe for so long, and they all respected him. So for them to be taking, like Dwayne said, them to be taking so long, it's losing interest. The fans, one thing I noticed about Power, and I know that 50, what he tried to do was make sure that one of these shows would be on at all times. People are losing interest in the Powerverse. I mean, you get some loyal fans, but y'all remember when the original Power was on, if an episode dropped, it was all over social media talking about it. You couldn't even go on Facebook the next day because somebody gonna spoil the episode on your timeline. Now you could go on Facebook and unless you're in one of those Power groups, you very rarely hear people even talking about it.
Yeah.
So I think that the shows are losing interest. I think that they need to bring some character, some spice, as they would say, or to make Dwayne laugh, they need some secret sauce.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to wait to see when Tariq and Braden come to Chicago for help.
It's got to happen.
Or he should have sent D-Mac to Tariq.
That's what I thought was going to happen. But it seems like he wants him out of the game.
But he's a smart kid. If he gonna do it anyway, the college route would be the way because he's a smart kid.
Yep. You could have had Tariq come out and show him how to do course correct.
Or something.
Even he knew how to do it. Remember, he kept saying on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, them kids know how to do what they do, and they should have. It has to happen. And Dwayne, I fault me for it because I kept saying I don't want to see no cross episodes, but they have to do it.
Yeah, I think they got him.
They got to do it for Power Book 2 because Tariq and Braden have nobody.
No one.
So them coming to Chicago, boom, Tommy, help us. Even if he gives them the Dahlia recipe or JP gives them the Dahlia recipe and they send DMAC. Now DMAC is like the person in New York who nobody knows.
Right. Or the go-between.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy 2-Bit should show up. Like it was, and that's what was strange. And I don't mean to go too far into Power Book 2, but that's what was so strange about Tommy coming back for those couple episodes in 2, because y'all showed 2-Bit for what? Tariq gave him the car and then he just left. Like what are we doing?
Because Tariq still owe him money. So where are we going with this?
He do still owe money.
Yeah, and you would have thought Tommy would have told 2-Bit like, nah, let that ride. Like, that was ghost. Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm looking forward. As usual, to Thursday night. I always say, damn, Thursday night done came up. I can't wait to episode dropping. Next thing I know, I'll be catching the episode at 4:00 in the morning, but hopefully we'll get back on our regular. Well, our regular schedule basically is Monday or Tuesday. So.
Right.
Well, we're back because I'm finished 5:30 on Monday.
Oh boy!
Starting October 30th.
Oh boy!
And I'm home, so it ain't nothing to roll over from doing that to do this.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate
I was working on it.
I don't have any final thoughts for the show. You guys got any final thoughts?
They need to pick it up. And episode
Okay.
8, episode 7 was a little bit of a letdown to me. She's so worried about her brother. Her brother then messed up the surgeon and everything. And the grandmother it's just too much going on at times. Like
The grandmother is Griselda Blanco.
I want to see more of the grandmother. Because the brother's he's not doing it for me. I don't understand what they so afraid of.
He's not that great of an actor either.
Mm.
And let me ask y'all this question. This coalition thing is realistic?
What?
Everybody's going to do a coalition with Tommy?
No.
I found that to be a little far-fetched.
They don't even know him.
That's what I'm saying. And they let him come in and bring everybody together for the betterment of the city.
Who knows him?
And I didn't like Diamond talking to the crowd. I didn't like that.
Why?
Because he's still out in them streets.
And the projects out of anybody know what he's doing. They know who he
That's
is.
it.
I thought it was kind of crazy that his parole officer would say that. Like, Diamond would know what to do to get early release. The parole officer wouldn't be trying to tell him what to do. Anthony asks about Merkovich. Merkovich was powerful, but it's like the Serbs is in 2 cities. Merkovich been in 2 cities. They killed his sister. I don't know what they're doing with Merkovich. I don't know, like, even with the
That's who I would be afraid of, the Serbs.
That's who they should all be afraid of. This man was out
Even
there.
Tommy. Tommy going in their restaurant talking tough.
Mm-hmm.
He was afraid. He was afraid of the Serbs, and he was afraid of the brother and sister.
This man out here killing grandma. Like, he ain't care who they shot up in the hood.
So yeah, so like I don't have any final thoughts. I do agree with Dwayne. Pick it up
Just pick it up a little bit. Like you gave me
a
six.
smidgen.
You gave me six. You came down with. And what's up with? God, I don't know her name on this show. I don't want to call her name from the shop, but what's up with her?
Dre,
Yeah, what's up with the husband? Like, what? He
what's
just
up with that wig?
the wig is terrible. That's just call like you said. The wig.
See, the guy plays a good cop. He plays the role of a cop good. I don't know what's up with Dre. The brother 13th Black Cat said Tommy's supposed to be Cyrus from the Warriors movie. yeah, you're right. Yeah, you telling your age too, brother. But you're right. He talking about can you dig it?
Yeah.
Can you
like,
dig
come
it?
on, man. They do corny stuff like that, you know. And when did old girl stop hanging out with the other Fed? Remember the first time they was doing surveillance, she was all out of the car and couldn't run back and get in the car fast enough.
Yeah.
So why she ain't out there with him? Got this man out here solo. Yeah, we right there. We right there in that same bracket.
We're right. We're the same. We're around the same age.
They are. I'm not.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. But we'll see. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, man. I think Tommy gonna have to be the one to kill Miguel. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. And how's that gonna mess up his relationship with his girl if he take out her brother?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Because if he finds out that his sister's sleeping with Tommy, he gonna try to kill Tommy.
Mm-hmm. But the funniest thing about it is if he remember that his man said to him, "Yo, Tommy, we checked you out from Julio." So if you know about Julio and what Tommy and Ghost did for Julio in New York, you would not be trying to treat Tommy like he's getting work from you. Tommy robbed the shipment. Like you should be asking Tommy and Diamond, "Yo, why y'all?"
But Julio was Mexican. I didn't think Julio was Mexican.
But he wasn't Mexican, but he was in that gang. Remember, he was in the gang when he got killed. Remember, they cut the tattoo off.
Yeah, but they wasn't a Mexican gang.
Yeah, but Keisha, the man said he know him. Just, it's
I know
Keisha.
they be lying. Cause then the other boy this past week he said, "Oh, Miguel think he better because they Mexican and we Puerto Rican."
Yeah.
See, I caught a little bit. Now Now bring Julio back.
He's dead.
I know, but that was my type of man. You got Diamond behind big as mine. Like, what's going on?
And with that, we will end this episode to a close. Pause.
I'm sorry, Dwayne.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're right. Every cop do think bringing down the whole Tommy Egan slogan. Like, it's weird that they would be doing it. You would think out of anybody, like even when she said, "I don't want the Flynns," like y'all gave us the impression that the Flynns was big fish.
He America's Most Wanted. Shouldn't she want Miguel in them?
Yes, exactly. And then even in the previews, because I will say it, she's showing up at Maria's house.
Who is?
Weird. She is Dre, the cop.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, she shows up at Maria's house and tells Maria, "Your boyfriend is a dangerous man."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What about her brother?
No, you're
stop no girl. That ain't gonna stop no woman. At that point, she liked the danger.
And excuse me for being stereotypical, and I apologize. She need to be asking her where she get her hair done, so somebody can take off that wig.
That wig is terrible.
Any final thoughts, Keisha? Because we're gonna close it out.
They got Dre up here looking like Unc.
Now he talk about me in my mouth and look how he acting.
Ooh,
You.
they gotta look like Shannon Sharp did.
Shannon Sharp was looking like Cheryl Underwood yesterday.
I have no
Remember,
further thought.
like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Brother Hank.